Deep within the vast, blue expanse, an ancient rhythm pulses, a powerful, unseen current guiding one of the ocean's most iconic inhabitants, the great white shark. These apex predators are renowned for their strength and predatory skill, but a lesser-known aspect of their lives holds an even deeper intrigue. Each year, with astonishing regularity, individual great whites undertake monumental journeys across thousands of miles, only to return to very specific, often mysterious, locations. What drives these precise, annual pilgrimages? What hidden forces draw them back to the same precise spots, year after year, century after century? For decades, the precise movements of great whites were largely unknown, a secret held by the ocean itself. But with the advent of advanced electronic tagging technology, scientists have begun to unveil the intricate travel patterns of these magnificent creatures. Tags attached to their dorsal fins transmit data, mapping their incredible voyages. This technology has revealed not only the immense distances they cover but also the precision with which they navigate, ensuring their return to the very same patches of ocean, sometimes within days of their previous arrival a year prior. Some of these return journeys are easily understood. Along productive coastlines, great whites return seasonally to abundant feeding grounds. Places like Guadalupe Island off Mexico, the Farallon Islands near San Francisco, and Seal Island in South Africa are prime examples. Here, thriving colonies of seals and sea lions provide a rich, predictable food source. The shark's return to these coastal areas is a clear demonstration of their remarkable memory and their ability to recall successful hunting opportunities. These are the known destinations, where the purpose of their return is abundantly clear. Yet, not all destinations are so easily explained. Scientists have identified a vast, remote expanse of the Pacific Ocean, thousands of miles from any landmass, which they've dubbed the White Shark Cafe. This deep ocean wilderness is a place of profound mystery. Unlike the bustling coastal feeding grounds, the cafe is known for its scarcity of visible prey. Yet, year after year, great white sharks, predominantly males and non-pregnant females, converge here. They spend months in this seemingly barren environment, engaging in behaviors that baffle researchers to this day. Why do they travel so far to a place with so little apparent reward? The behaviors observed at the White Shark Cafe only deepen the mystery. Tracking data reveals that sharks here engage in repeated, extraordinary dives. They plunge thousands of feet below the surface, reaching depths of up to 3,000 feet, sometimes multiple times a day. These aren't casual descents, they are sustained, purposeful expeditions into the dark, crushing pressures of the deep sea. What could possibly be down there that draws these powerful predators so far from the sunlit surface? This specialized diving pattern points to a very particular objective, hidden from our current understanding. The demographic makeup of the sharks returning to the White Shark Cafe adds another layer to the enigma. The population here is overwhelmingly composed of adult males and non-pregnant females. This specific grouping strongly suggests that their purpose is not directly related to gestation or birthing, which typically occurs in shallower, warmer waters. Instead, it hints at other vital life processes. This pattern of congregation, unique to the cafe, is a crucial clue that scientists are striving to decipher, trying to understand what draws this particular cohort of sharks to such an unusual location. One compelling hypothesis for the deep dives at the White Shark Cafe is the pursuit of food resources in the mesopelagic zone, sometimes called the twilight zone of the ocean. While the surface waters might seem barren, this deeper layer is home to a vast array of unique organisms, including squid and specialized fish that rise closer to the surface at night. It's possible that great whites are exploiting a deep-sea pantry, adapted to hunt in conditions of low light and high pressure. The return to the cafe, then, might be driven by a seasonal abundance of these elusive deep-dwelling prey. Another significant theory centers on reproduction. Given the specific demographic of males and non-pregnant females, the White Shark Cafe could serve as a crucial mating ground. Finding a mate in the vastness of the open ocean is a monumental challenge, and a fixed, predictable gathering place would be highly advantageous. While direct observation of great white mating is exceptionally rare, the consistent return of a specific segment of the population strongly suggests a purpose beyond mere feeding. This annual assembly might be a vital part of their reproductive cycle. Beyond foraging or reproduction, the White Shark Cafe might also function as a temporary social hub. Sharks, often perceived as solitary hunters, may actually possess more complex social dynamics than we realize. Gathering in a specific location could facilitate various social interactions, from establishing dominance hierarchies to sharing information about distant feeding grounds. Such an aggregation could also play a role in the learning process for younger, less experienced sharks, observing and mimicking the behaviors of older, more successful individuals. These interactions could be key to their overall survival. Regardless of their ultimate purpose, the shark's ability to return to these precise locations year after year underscores their extraordinary navigational capabilities. The open ocean offers few visible landmarks, meaning sharks must rely on an array of sensory cues to find their way. This includes highly sensitive detection of Earth's magnetic field, acting like an internal compass. They also likely use subtle shifts in water temperature, salinity gradients, and prevailing ocean currents to orient themselves and stay on course across thousands of miles of seemingly uniform water. The consistent return to both coastal feeding grounds and the enigmatic White Shark Cafe strongly suggests a powerful long-term memory. Sharks are not merely instinct-driven machines, they are sophisticated navigators capable of recalling the paths that led to success in previous seasons. This memory allows them to optimize their migrations, returning to places where they have found food, mates, or perhaps even a degree of safety. The annual repetition of these journeys speaks to an internal mapping system that is both incredibly accurate and deeply ingrained. The timing of these returns is often remarkably consistent, aligning with seasonal cycles. For the coastal sites, this often corresponds with the puppying or breeding seasons of their prey, ensuring a reliable food source. For the White Shark Cafe, the seasonal congregation might be tied to specific oceanographic conditions that make deep-sea resources more accessible or conducive to mating. These annual patterns suggest a deep connection to the rhythms of the ocean, where the shark's internal clocks are tuned to the grand cycles of the planet itself, dictating their movements across vast distances. The precision of these return journeys might also involve a component of learning, passed down or observed. While not explicitly taught like in some land animals, younger sharks may accompany older, more experienced individuals on their initial migrations, observing and imprinting the routes. This form of observational learning could reinforce the pathways to crucial locations, ensuring the continuity of these migration patterns across generations. Each journey reinforces the knowledge, embedding the routes deeper into the collective wisdom of these incredible animals, guiding them back year after year. Could there be specific physical features in the deep sea that draw sharks to the White Shark Cafe? The ocean floor is far from flat, comprised of trenches, seamounts, and hydrothermal vents. Perhaps certain topographical features act as gathering points, or perhaps they influence currents in a way that concentrates prey. While current technology limits our direct observation of these depths, it's plausible that the sharks are returning to a specific underwater landscape, a familiar landmark only visible to them, guiding their deep dives to a known location for a known purpose. Ultimately, the consistent return to these specific places, whether coastal or deep ocean, is intrinsically linked to the great white's fundamental needs for survival and propagation. From ensuring access to critical food sources, to finding mates, or potentially providing a safe haven for specific stages of their life cycle, these migrations are not random wanderings. They are highly organized, purposeful journeys that have been honed over vast spans of time, ensuring the success and continuation of these incredible creatures in the ocean's intricate web of life. Every return is a testament to this inherent drive. While we have begun to unravel some of the why behind the great white seasonal returns to places like Guadalupe Island, the deepest mysteries, particularly those surrounding the White Shark Cafe, continue to elude us. The ocean still guards many secrets, and these majestic predators are living embodiments of its profound depths. Each new piece of data brings us closer to understanding their complex lives and the intricate mechanisms that guide their every move across the globe. Their annual journeys are a powerful reminder of the vast, unexplored wonders that still lie beneath the waves. Understanding why great white sharks return to these vital locations is not merely an academic exercise, it's crucial for their conservation. Pinpointing these critical habitats, be they feeding grounds, mating sites, or unknown deep-sea rendezvous points, allows us to better protect them from human impacts. As our knowledge grows, so too does our responsibility to safeguard these incredible animals and the complex, invisible paths they travel. Their continued existence depends on our commitment to preserving the ocean's balance and respecting the ancient wisdom that guides these magnificent creatures. The great white shark, a creature of unparalleled power and mystery, continues to draw us into the depths of the ocean's wonders. Their annual returns to the same enigmatic places are a testament to their profound intelligence, incredible navigational prowess, and the deep-seated impulses that guide their lives. While we have many theories, the full story of their journeys, especially to places like the White Shark Cafe, remains an enduring enigma, a compelling challenge that fuels ongoing research and inspires awe for the wild, untamed spirit of the sea. The ocean calls, and they answer, year after year.